So I decided to do this video because it's like halfway through my quarantine period, right? And it's been interesting because it forced me to spend some time with myself, which I probably wouldn't have allowed myself to. I'll give you an instance. So it's Saturday, it's day 4, and instead of doing my certification courses, instead of reading the books that I brought along, I worked. And I found out that that's a rut that I'm in. I tend to extend myself and I always forget to do this work-life balance. So it's really interesting because being in quarantine, I get to rediscover who I am. I get to allow myself to be a friend to myself, to see how I actually behave when I'm alone and I'm with, without anyone near me. And it's been a really enjoyable process for acceptance of who I am and what I do. Now, another thing that's really interesting, and I don't know who's listening to this, but you have to hear this, which is when you take away privilege, right, you realize how fortunate you are. And why I'm saying this, it's because I'm in gratitude and I'm so blessed that during quarantine there's food served to you. And it just struck me today, like, how many of us busy working every single day, head down, working, and then when it comes to self-love, like mealtime, we go like, oh, we don't know what we want to eat, like, oh my god, I'm too tired to think what I want to eat, right? When eating is actually, it's a blessing. And if you're fortunate enough to have a good meal, let alone a full meal, it's something we gotta appreciate. And it's really nice because when my meal choices are made for me, right? And I strip away all these, I would say, outside voices, right? I really get to focus on self-healing and self-love. And I don't know who's gonna watch this video, but it has been really quite a spiritual journey. And whichever god you pray to, which universe, pagan, Wiccan, I think the moment is so important, and to give thanks is so important, which is being here, being alive, right? Whatever your health may be, every day that you can wake up, it's just such a blessing in disguise. So yeah, so I love myself, and I hope everyone practices self-love too. Take care, guys. I'll see you on day 5 of quarantine.